All right, so look, don't be so Pavlovian. I'm going to tell you that the big message is at the end, and that's your trigger to wait until the end. Just wait until the end already. I made an announcement. I'm really sorry that I'm semi-naked, but it's really hot. You know when you're living your normal everyday life, and whether it's hot, cold, windy, whatever, and you're walking along and somebody looks at you and goes, "Oh, windy." Like as if you hadn't worked it out. Did you imagine that I was walking around in some kind of wind shelter? Or, oh, it's a bit chilly. Do I look like I ate ready bread this morning? Have I got an orange glow around my body? Do I look immune? I'm living in the same world as you, but we talk about the weather like it was important. It does it actually probably does infect us, and it does affect us. And it is important to our being. However, more important is something I touched on a short the other day, and it's really been bugging me. See, the fact is, right, we've got these billionaire philanthropists, the obvious ones that you'll know, Warren Buffett, George Soros, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Clintons, Obama, Musk. They all have foundations, They have a foundation. These foundations are meant to be about philanthropy and giving their money away, but they give money away to companies that they own that then make them profits, it seems to me. Now, I've got a problem with the very word billionaire. A real billion is a million, not 1,000 million. 1,000 million would take you 1,000 days to spend if you spent $1 million a day, which would be very possible, even buying flats in London, literally. Take you 100 days to spend 100 million to buy 100 flats in London. They wouldn't be that impressive either, to be honest. But a real billion is a million. And if you spent £1 million a day, it will be 2,700 and something years before you run out of money. And they're the real billionaires. And they're pretty much the names that I've mentioned. And while one of those guys, because there's not a woman, is there? Not that we know. Even the Queen wasn't referred to as a billionaire, but we should be royal, so why would she be a billionaire? I don't even carry money, my face is on all of it. How muppeted have we been? But anyway, while there's one billionaire and there's one person sleeping on the streets without enough food, there's a big problem in my mind. If I had £1 billion, dollars, euros, whatever, there's some currencies where it wouldn't be so appropriate. I've got a feeling like in the old days, £1 billion lira was something like 1,350 quid. I don't know, but it was something like that. But while there's one billionaire and there's one person homeless and one person hungry, I say shame on you, shame on you, shame on Bill Gates, shame on Mark Zuckerberg, shame on Warren Buffett, shame on George Soros, shame on your very souls. Oh, I know what I'll do with my billions. I'll pretend to go to space and say I'm doing it for everybody though, No, it's made up. I know what I'm doing with my billions. I'm going to try and save the world by injecting them with poisons and killing them, potentially. I know what I'm going to do with my billions, Mr. George Soros. I'm going to fund Extinction Rebellion, even though I'm the biggest oil magnate on earth. And of course, this is philanthropy. Well, we collectively, and I will say we in this, I hate the word we, politicians say we, policemen say we, all sorts of organisations say we, and I say, sorry, could you say everybody in the world apart from Happy? Because why would you say we on my behalf? I don't even know you, let alone agree with your philosophy in life. So don't say that. On this occasion, though, we, the Happy Gang, right, the subscribers to Old Boy TV who You're the early guys, right? You're the early guys and girls. And I won't ever forget that, right? You guys will go through with me the whole way. But this is a mission, right? Mr. Beast, I don't know how much money he has now, but he's got about as much talent as my underpants, and I don't wear any. So it cannot be hard for us to get enough viewing hours and get enough subscribers and get enough momentum for a vast amount of money to arrive on the doorsteps of this channel, Old Boy TV. And I promise you, if we can do that, I will give it all back, all of it back. I want to create hotels for the homeless. No homeless, only homeless. Or only homeless, no homeless. That would be better way round. Because it's disgusting. There is no reason for anybody to be living below the survival line. It's not even the bread line now. There's a term in Western language called the working poor. What is that? Because the movie said, oh, he's a good working man. Oh, are you working? Are you busy? This is the language that we use in the West. Hang on. New pants. This is the language we used in the West. In the East, not of London, of the world, when people greet you, they say, how are you? How are your family? Have you eaten? Would you like a drink? In the West, the most common greeting is, you busy? And if you say yes, it's good. If you say yes, it's good. Can you literally get your head around how insane that is as a philosophy? Epitaph, gravestone, Spike Milligan the best, I told you I was ill. But you want yours to say, I was busy. Because busy, if you're not busy, it doesn't mean you're lazy, by the way. And these two things seem to have been added together somehow. There's a very big difference between being productive, industrious, occupied, excited, and busy. See, busy sounds like you're doing it for somebody else. All these other words are more based around you. It's not a badge of honor, right? It's a bit like mental illness. Yeah, oh, I'm ADHD. I'm bipolar. My psychiatrist told me. What? Not that long ago in the whole of society, if you had somebody that was properly had a slight deviance in what we consider to be normal cognitive mental function, we go, they sing a different song, they're just a bit different, be gentle on them. Now it's a badge of honour. I'm ADHD, I'm bipolar. It means I can be a complete arsehole to you, and if you dare answer back, the bad is on you because you're being disrespectful to my condition that has been diagnosed by, and this is directly, and I will put this on 99% of the people that refer to themselves as psychiatrists. You need help, you people. You're not diagnosing anything. You're judging. I know people very close to my world that have been put on really major drugs, having been judged with mild anxiety. Do you know what that swings to? I worry a little bit. Well, I don't know anybody between the ages of 2 and 102 that doesn't have mild anxiety on a daily basis, whether that be crossing a road, paying a bill, having to fill the forms out, the never-ending forms that this society pushes on us never-endingly, but never shows you how to do at school. This is a bit of a rant, and the rant is at psychiatrists. If you're a psychiatrist and you imagine you're doing a good job and you're helping, get in touch with me. Come on the show and we'll debate it. Because you're not taking blood. You're not taking temperature. You're not taking blood pressure. You're not doing some ECG on the brain or any kind of scanning. You're asking questions and ticking boxes, and those questions have been set by the companies that create the drugs that they want you to prescribe. Are you, Mr. and Mrs. Psychiatrist, mentally ill? My feeling is it is the case. GPs. Oh, you know, I mean, have you ever considered? No, right. How can I help you? How can I? Well, you could help me by being slightly less on the spectrum before you judge somebody else. I don't know that I've met a GP that I wouldn't personally judge to be on the spectrum, and they're judging you, but I'm not medicating them. This is the end of this rant, right? But what I want to do mostly is, in the words of Dildo or Dido or whatever her name is, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for joining this gang, the 3,000, nearly 3,200 of you now. It's growing so quickly. I won't let you down. I will be the real deal for you. If we can get momentum, I will front this beast with a smile, with irony. And if you are a psychiatrist, or if you're psychotic, oh God, is that the same thing? Sounds like it to me. And you'd like to defend your trade, and I mean this, this is an open invite to a psychiatrist that would like to defend their trade of pimping and pushing benzodiazepines and SSRIs, which have long-term effects on the people that take them and everybody around them. Well done, good work. So yeah, if you want to defend psychiatry, get in touch at oldboytv 8888 is the way to get in touch with me. Any of you want to get in touch with me, it's at oldboytv 8888 on this YouTube channel. Stay tuned to YouTube, right? Yes, it's part of Google. You might want to moan about that, but let me tell you, they're giving people like me the ability to be able to meet people like you. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the blue sky. And I'm grateful that I've never been to a psychiatrist. And I'm grateful that when I do get enough of the filthy lucre, the maluka, the moolah, the shekels, the whatever you want to refer to it as, I want to practice philanthropy, but the real way. Give it away publicly and shame these inhumane archons. Are you with me? Are you with me? Say yes. Say yes. Say yeah, Old Boy TV. We can do it together, you and me. Stick right here and you will see how fair and just life can be.